What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I have the first airport update for the Wichita Dwight D Eisenhower National Airport for you guys. Hope you guys are excited for this video, and I am too, so we'll get started. So, Wichita is the, I believe, busiest airport in all of Kansas. It sees many airlines like Delta, Allegiant, Southwest, American, United, and Alaska. And yeah, we'll go over through all of them one by one, starting us off down here. Now you're probably like confused to see a Delta MD-88 here. Well, considering I still aren't able to fix my Delta 717. This was the current substitution, and it's like the closest thing I could find, considering is like sort of a Mad Dog. I was gonna substitute for A319 or 737, considering those do occasionally get substituted in for those routes, but I decided to put this in here for this airport update, but I'll maybe interflick between the main line here. But anyway, this guy's about pushed back before he heads over to Atlanta, Georgia, which is Delta Mainline's only route out of here. Yeah. Then right here, just got pushed back out of his gate is this Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900. He will be heading over to Minneapolis, St. Paul, later today. That I believe is also Delta. Sorry about that. I believe that is also Delta Connection's only route out of here. But yeah, I believe occasionally they do send CRJ-900 or E-175 to Atlanta. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be headed over to Minneapolis. Then right here, just taxiing in, we have a Allegiant A319. This guy's taxiing in from St. Petersburg, and he'll be heading to Phoenix Mesa a little bit later today. Yep, there we go. Try and move around here for these shots, but right here we have an Allegiant A320. The reason the A319 is still on the taxiway is just because this flight has been delayed. But he's getting the final catering and then some fuel load on board. Well, fuel on the aircraft. Before he pushed back for flight over to Destin, Fort Walton Beach, and then he arrived on Earth today from Las Vegas. Yep. Then we have our two Southwest aircraft, starting us off with the first airport update for the 737 MAX 8 for Southwest. I believe you guys are seeing this before the unboxing comes out. But if you're not aware, on my trip I actually went to DG Pilot and I bought this model. The last 737 MAX 8 they had here at there. But anyway, this 737 MAX 8, he just arrived in from Denver and he'll be heading over to, let's go with Las Vegas. Then right here we have another Southwest aircraft. This is the 737-800. He's just getting some crew load on board before he heads over to Chicago Midway. Then right here, just pulling in, is this American Eagle CRJ-700. This guy's just pulling in from Dallas, Fort Worth, and he'll be heading back out there. By the way, I did cover most of the Southwest routes. The only route I don't have this airport update is Phoenix, and that is seasonally, but I think we'll include that next month's update. But anyway, yeah, American Eagle CRJ-700 just arriving again from Dallas, and he'll be heading back out to Dallas. Then right there in the back is the American Eagle ERJ-175. This guy just arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, and he'll be heading over to Miami a little bit later today. Pretty interesting to see the Miami route out of here. But yeah, there we go. American Mainline does serve here. You'll see that later on the airport update. But as for Eagle, they serve Chicago O'Hare, Dallas Fort Worth, Phoenix Sky Harbor, Washington Reagan, and Miami. Now moving over onto our United section. Starting us off on the bottom screen, we have a United Express E-175. This guy just arrived from Denver, and he'll be doing the turnaround flight back out to Denver. Then we have the A320 for United. This guy's just arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, and then he'll be heading out to Denver. And then we have another United Express E-175 in the back, if you guys couldn't see. Anyway, he'll be heading over to Chicago O'Hare after arriving again from Houston Intercontinental. United Mainline serves around flights to Chicago O'Hare, Denver, and I believe seasonal service to Houston. I'm not sure about that. I know United Express has service to Chicago O'Hare, Denver, and Houston, though. Then, just around the terminal, we have the Alaska 737 MAX 8. Now, Alaska doesn't send their 737 MAX 8s here. They send the E-175s, but, yeah, we're just going to say he's operating as a substitution for the E-175, and, yeah, he'll be heading over to Seattle, as that is Alaska's only route out of here. Alright, then moving on to the taxiway, here we have a American Airbus A319. He's going to be heading over to Dallas, American Mainline's only route. And then here we have a FedEx 757-200F. Let's see. Gotta get an overhang shot. Anyway, this guy's going to be taxiing out for a flight over to Indianapolis a little bit later today. Go over, I didn't think I actually covered all the Legion's routes, but they fly to Las Vegas, Phoenix Mesa, St. Petersburg, Destin Fort Walton Beach, and Orlando Sanford. But other than that, I think I covered pretty much every single airline here. The only one I don't have is UPS. But I'm excited for times ahead with Wichita. I think it's very like mid-sized airport, and I love to see airlines, like maybe Breeze popping here, from like flights from say like Orlando or Las Vegas. Frontier maybe come back here from Denver and Orlando, or maybe even Las Vegas, although tons of airlines already serve Las Vegas, and when I say that, like only two. It'd be cool to also see like maybe an expansion of this airport, like actually, I may say this for like a whole nother like topic, or like a whole nother airport update in its own entirety. But anyway, I'd like to say, I'm trying to get like a cool shot to end the airport update off. Not like that. Ooh, I like that. All right. But anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much all for watching this video, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.